Hey guys, and this is the Hellboy Studios, and today I am doing an overview of the Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited for PS4. And I'm just gonna talk about a number of things before I get more into detail. Alright, so first off, the game has really good graphics. I have to admit, it's not the best. I think Bethesda could have done a little bit better, but overall it's pretty good. It's not bad. But I've noticed something that a lot of players have been having problems with is the lag in the game. And when you play the game for a while, you'll notice that you'll get that lag in the connection. Well, what I'm trying to say is, once you get into the game and stuff, you'll notice some lag coming into it a little bit. But overall, the graphics are good and everything, so yeah. And when you customize the character, it really goes into detail. It's phenomenal. It really is. As you can see, I'm moving the reticule over the triangle. If you want to make them large. Whoa, okay. Wow. Yeah, when you create your guy, you can customize them, and when I mean customize them, you can actually customize them. You can go really into detail with them and everything. The body, the height, the skin color, of course the skin color, body marking, if you want to give them tattoos or something. It goes really into detail. So if you want to create a nice freaking good looking hero, you know, heroic, you know, and stuff or whatever, you know, create the hero of your dreams. Now the Alliance, all the Alliance are freaking awesome. The Daggerfall Covenant is really good. The Aldemiri Dominion is pretty good as well. I played in all these alliances, and they're all great. I would recommend the Ebonheart pack because that's one of the most fun ones to be in. Yeah, these three alliances are freaking awesome. Now, let's move on to the classes. Oh, not the classes. What am I thinking? Not classes, races. Now there's the Breton race, the Redgar race, the Orc, the Dark Elf, the Nord, and the Argonian. High Elf, Wood Elf, and Khajiit. Now, when you buy the game, it'll give you like some sort of code, and if you use that code, you'll get a scuttler. I think treasure maps. You'll get treasure maps. And you can choose any race for any alliance. And what that means is, when you first get the game, you're limited on the race. So if you're in the Daggerfall Covenant, you have to choose the Daggerfall races: Breton, Dark Elf, and High Elf, or High Elf, or whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think these are the races for Daggerfall Covenant, but anyway. Yeah, you're limited. So whatever alliance you're in, those 3 races are the ones that you have to choose within the alliance. So if you want it to be an Eberhard pack, but you want it to be a Red Guard, you couldn't do that because you'd have to choose like an Orc, Argonian, or Khajiit, I think. Yeah, one of those 3. But if you use the code that they give you when you buy the game, it's as a sort of a way of saying, you know, thank you for buying our product. You'll unlock all the races, like what I have here. And yup. Now the classes: the Dragon Knight, Sorcerer, Nightblade, and Templar. They're all really good classes. There is no best class. I'm gonna let you guys know right now. There are no best class. It's how you rank it up. However you level up the class, and however you rank it up, and put your skill points into it, it'll still be just as powerful. There's no one class that's gonna be overpowered or whatever. However you rank it or level it up, that's how powerful it'd be. So if you want to be a Dragon Knight, put, you know, points into the passive skills or whatever, you know, that helps power the class. Or if you're more on the healer side, but you still want to have a little bit more power on your side, you could do that. And you can use any weapon for any class. There's no, you know, if you're a sorcerer, you can't use a sword or whatever. You can use any weapon within any class. So any weapon that you could choose, you can use. So if you want it to be a sorcerer, but you're not really into that staff stuff, and you want to use a sword, you could do that. You could be like a battle sorcerer or something. And if you want it to be a Nightblade, but you don't want to use dual swords, you want to just use a staff, that's fine. If you want it to be a Dragon Knight and you want to use dual swords, you could do that. So I think you guys can see where I'm getting at. But anyway, and I'm gonna tell you this again, there is no best class. If you want to be a Dragon Knight, make sure you rank up and level up that Dragon Knight. Good. Put the points, you know, that buff up the class. If you want to be a sorcerer and be really powerful, like I was saying, put those skill points in, you know, in the right places to help buff up your class and make it more powerful. Yeah. But I was doing I was looking around and I was getting a review of how many people like each class, and a number of people like Nightblade. So if you're you can check out Nightblade or whatever, cause from what I've heard, it's a pretty good class to tank with or whatever and stuff. So that's just from the reviews I've gotten. But really, you can choose any class. If you want to be a Templar, be a Templar. But it's just like I was saying, whatever class you choose that you want to be, make sure you put those skill points in the right places to buff up your class, to make it more powerful. And also, it'll probably matter a little bit, but also make sure you pick a good race to go with the class. That kind of won't, it really doesn't really matter, because it's not, it will kind of affect the class a little bit, but it's really not gonna matter that much. But I would recommend you picking a good race to go with the class. And yeah, all the alliances are freaking awesome. And they go really into detail into everything for your character. So if you really want to make your character a strong hero, you can basically do everything. Cheekbone, everything. This is the character I have. He's a level 9. His race is Red Guard, and the class I have is Nightblade. So it's pretty good. Overall though, if you do what I tell you, or just, you know, I'd recommend you do those things. If you do those things, I guarantee you will have the best character. But overall, if you want to be a Red Guard and you want to be a sorcerer, you could do that. But the reason I said pick a good race to go with the class, because the race does kind of affect your class a little bit. Well, it doesn't affect your class, but it would help your class a little bit better. So, but overall, if you just put the points, skill points in the right places, as I was saying, you'll have a good character. A good, powerful character. And guys, remember to have fun, you know? In my next video, I will be showing some ways to earn lots of gold. So make sure you guys keep an eye open on my videos for that. And guys, remember, just remember to have fun, you know, and don't go looking for cheats and stuff, cause this really is a fun game. So if you're trying to find a cheat to know, a cheat where you can make, if you were a sorcerer, okay, this is just an example. If you were a sorcerer and you was looking up some random cheat or glitch to make it overpowered, don't do that, because that makes it, believe it or not, it makes it harder for the moderators of the game to patch it, because every time you glitch or freaking mess up the game, they have to come in and patch it. But overall, I'm not trying to get into that, just remember to have fun. So, but anyway, this is it, guys, or that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. Also, be sure to look out for my next video, because I will be showing awesome ways to get big amounts of gold. So be sure to look out for that, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.